Hi, and thank you so much for joining me for today's process video. And today is day 4 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life, series 17. And today's sketch, you can see in the top left-hand corner there, is by my lovely friend Helen Ding. So Helen has challenged me today with all these multiple photos, but I've managed to do it. Normally I just ignore the number of photos that Helen puts on and just add a few, but I was determined to honour her sketch and get all the photos on. So I'm using Pretty Little Studio Good Vibrations again, and I'm documenting this weekend just gone. It was our Nestbox weekend in Birmingham. Jackie and I run Nestbox kits, and we had a weekend of teaching on Saturday and then crop on Sunday, and the ladies had a wonderful time, as did we. I'm a little bit tired but absolutely elated from such a lovely weekend. It's just wonderful getting together with like-minded people, isn't it? So these photos are snapshots of the weekend. We've got the lovely group shot that we took on Sunday in the beautiful sunshine, some pictures of our food on Friday and Saturday. It wouldn't be me if I didn't have pictures of food. A couple of pictures of Jackie and I with our gin, and then a gorgeous picture of me, Julie and Jackie outside Herbert's yard, which was a fabulous eatery that we went to on Friday night. So you can see where I've torn the top strip first out of that 12 by 12 paper, and then rather than tearing another piece, I've used the same torn edge for the bottom section and then just cut it off at the right height. If you watch it again, if you didn't watch before while I was wittering on, it will make more sense to see what I actually did. But then I did the same with the black and white paper, so I just tore it once and then trimmed the torn edge off the piece that was left over to create the other little bit to go down. I wasn't happy with the way that arch is up at the bottom. It's upside down at the moment, so I will tear a little bit of that off, you'll see in a minute. But at the moment I'm just curling up the edges to get nice texture on the background. So where Helen's sketch has the white cardstock base with the pattern paper running diagonally through the centre, I've decided to flip that around, and I've got the pattern paper at the top and bottom and then the white section in the middle, and that's what's going to hold my photos. So it's just a slight diagonal, so I have to make sure that I get the photos at a similar diagonal when I put them down. So just curling up the edges here to get that texture. So while I'm doing that, please don't forget to check the description box down below to see the playlist where everybody adds their videos daily or whenever they do them. So you can see those, get some inspiration, and go and give everybody thumbs up and encouragement. Add comments are always great to receive on videos because you love to hear what people think or if they've got any ideas for you. So do comment if you've got the time. Like and subscribe if you enjoy their style. It's always a thrill to get subscribers, no matter how many subscribers you've got. It's such fun. And definitely check out Helen. Her channel is getting ever closer to 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone for YouTube creators. So I'm going to mount all of these photos up onto foam pads. I also matted them all with white cardstock. I didn't make you sit and watch all of that. I just cut it out because it would have been very boring to see me just adding photos to white cardstock. And now I'm just going through the ephemera bits from this collection to see what I can use for my title. So I'm going to use Seize Today there. And then I was looking for another piece to use for the journaling. So I found this little label, so I'm just going to use that for my journaling. I've just popped it up on some foam pads again just to raise it up from the background. And then I do find another subtitle which is here, and it says "You Can Do This." So it was only our second Nestbox weekend. We were a little bit nervous still. I don't think you ever stop being nervous when you're teaching, but it was such a wonderful weekend. We definitely didn't need to be. I think it's just when you create and other people see your creations, you always worry that they're happy with what with what you've created for them to do. Anyway, I've pulled out some floral pieces from the ephemera bits to tuck in under here. I decided to cut that pink one in half because I knew that it was going to be mainly tucked under the photo, and I shall use the other half in the top right hand corner just for continuity. When I've used embellishments on one section of my layout, I'll try and bring them into another section just as I say, for continuity on the page. So these are being stuck down with a mixture of foam pads and glue. Because the photos are raised, I needed to raise those as well. The ones that are being tucked underneath obviously can go flat on the page. So this Sees Today title is going to go flat on the page, and then that You Can Do This title I'm going to raise up onto foam pads, just again to add a little bit of interest, having these different heights on the page. So just pop that down there. And then I want to see what else I can add. I'm going to add my journaling onto that label. It just talks about the weekend and what fun we had. And then here I found this lovely banner that says You've Got This. So again, it follows on with that sentiment about being a little bit nervous, but pushing and going ahead. So now that's down, I'm just going to have a look and see what else I can add. And I've still got these stamped stars from a previous layout. I made plenty because, well, I had the stamps and dies out. I thought I may as well. So the colours match perfectly. And that's the background stars set from Hey Little Magpie. And I use the matching dies as well. So now I'm with these little stickers, and I found a phrase sticker that says Right Now. So I've used that at the bottom underneath the food. And then this lovely tiny sliver of label from a previous layout again that I just thought would fill in the gap on that left-hand side nicely. Now, I didn't know how to add the date because it was 2 days. It was the 1st of March and 2nd of March. So I decided to grab my roller date stamp and just stamp it straight onto the background underneath the journaling. So I've stamped and then ghost stamped 1st of March and then done the same with 2nd of March. So there are 4 stamped dates there below the journaling. So these are my little hole reinforcers. You've seen me using these plenty of times on layouts. I just spent an evening punching some out of black cardstock and popping them in a tin so that I've got them and I don't have to keep punching them out every time I create, because it tends to be black ones that I use on my layouts anyway. I then went into the stickers and found a little floral sticker to put in the top right, just to go with that pink piece that was looking a bit lonely up there. And now I'm going through some of these phrase stickers just to add them to the photos and around the photos. So I've got one that says Telling This Story, Let's Do This. On the 2 food ones, I was really pleased to find that there was a Friday and a Saturday, so I've added those to my 2 food days. And then I've got Busy Being Happy on the photo of Jackie, Julie and myself, and then Happy on the one of Jackie and myself with our glasses of gin. So that's just going on there now. And now that's done, I'm just going to finish the layout off with some Nouveau drops, just in ebony black. It's almost like a splattering, but without having to get the paints out. So I like the look of that. And that's the layout done. I hope this has provided some inspiration for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. We had a wonderful weekend. So if you're in the UK and fancy joining us, our next one is in Warrington, and it's on the Hey Little Magpie website. So do go and check that out. Other than that, I shall see you again very soon. Thanks so much again. Bye.